Today's topic, that is data frames and CSV files. Let's first discuss about what are CSV files. See this green box. CSV stands for comma separated values. It is a popular way of representing and storing tabular or column oriented data. The data which is in tabular form, where we have rows and columns. Now, Pandas data frame is generally used for representing Excel-like data in memory. That you have already seen. When we create a data frame, it looks like a table of MS Excel. It means we can share data between data frame and MS Excel or similar files. Let me take a highlighter. So most of the time we are going to load the data from a permanent storage, which could be a database or a CSV file. We normally do not use MS Excel data because it contains a huge lot of other formatting informations also, which takes lot of memory, extra memory. So that is why we prefer CSV files or MySQL files. So here database means MySQL. So this is how we can work on a CSV file. Your topic is store data of a data frame in a CSV file using to_CSV method. It is very simple. So for example, we have this data frame, earlier data frame जो पहले से बना रखा है. Now what we want this data of data frame to be stored permanently somewhere. For example, in a CSV file. A very simple command is there. So you just write like this: df dot to_CSV and provide a path where you want to store that data. Here what I have done, I have already created Python folder, and in that folder there is a folder called CSV files. See here, local disk C, Python, then CSV. प्रिंस बेटा अपनी वीडियो को आप ऑफ कर देंगे तो आपका डेटा भी बचेगा. Okay. See here, I have written STUD, student. It means this is going to be the name of a newly created CSV file. When you press enter, nothing will be shown here, but the file named as student will be created, and you can see by going into Windows Explorer. See, this is your CSV file, STUD, which contains something. What it contains, you can open it in Notepad or MS Excel. So this is the file, STUD file, student file, which I have opened it in Notepad. So you can compare this data of data frame. See, name Rinku, Tina, Ajay. So Rinku, Tina, Ajay, and we have commas here. So all this is comma separated values, CSV. If you open this file in MS Excel, it gets converted into rows and columns like this. It means there is a compatibility between data frame and MS Excel or any other database. MS Excel takes huge lot of memory, so we do not prefer MS Excel files. That is why we use CSV files. So this was a method to store data frames data into CSV file. You can directly write name here also. No need to provide the whole path. If you write student here, then also it is okay. Let us see next. Retrieve data from a CSV file. Now you have already stored data in a file, in a CSV file. You want to read from that file. So how to do this? By using read underscore CSV method. See, import pandas as PD. Df is equal to pd.read CSV. So what are we going to do here? We are going to read data which was earlier stored in this std file. And this is the path of this whole file. Clear? So you have to provide the path, or if you do not provide path, it will automatically take it. Then the data which is stored in std, it was comma separated one. This one. This is your std file. This data gets stored in df, and you can see df here. The output is here. But if you see clearly, output is something different. See this blue box. We can see that index is generated twice. If you are able to see, this index is generated twice. Unnamed index is also there. The first one is loaded from the CSV file because already CSV file contained this index, name, English, economics, IP, accounts. This is your index. और इसका अपना इंडेक्स भी आएगा. So we have two indexes. ये इंडेक्स भी हो गया, ये भी हो गया, और ये headings आ ही रही हैं. So unnamed is generated automatically by pandas while loading the CSV file. This is a small drawback. Now to avoid this problem, what we can do? See this second blue box. We can stop pandas to create its own index by using index is equal to false as a parameter to this CSV to underscore CSV method. See example here. Df dot to underscore CSV student one. Because I have already made student, so I do not want to make another file with the same name. So student one, I have not given path, so it will directly be created. तो ये फाइल वहां स्टोर होगी जहां आपके पाइथन के ऑटोमेटिकली प्रोग्राम स्टोर हो जाते हैं. इट मींस इन पाइथन फोल्डर. दिस इज द मेन थिंग जिसकी बात हम कर रहे थे. इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू फॉल्स. तो बाय राइटिंग इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू फॉल्स, pandas will not create its own index. So first, whenever you create a CSV file, at that time write index is equal to false. Then read data from that file by using read underscore CSV. तो देखिए आपका जो न्यू DF है उसको जब हम डिस्प्ले कराएंगे, there are no duplicate indexes, only one index is there. यहाँ दो आ गए थे along with unnamed index. तो ये जो है ये आपका unnamed index हो गया. If you do not want header also, मान लो आपको ये header नहीं चाहिए, name, English, economics, then there is one more argument, header is equal to false. अगर टू CSV यानी CSV फाइल में कन्वर्ट करते समय आप header is equal to false भी लिखोगे तो header भी नहीं आएंगे. Okay, let us see next. Now यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना है. Sometimes when we provide a path by using this backslash symbol like this, अभी आपने देखा पीछे तो काम कर रहा था, यहाँ काम नहीं किया, because backslash is used as an escape sequence. So sometimes it creates a problem. It gives error. while giving path. So in that case, what we can do? Just replace this backslash by slash. See this line. Here we have used slash. If you are giving path नहीं देना तो directly नाम लिखोगे चलेगा. So you can write like this or you can write like this. So here we have given path by using slash, not backslash. इस चीज का ध्यान रखना है. Next. बहुत छोटा सा टॉपिक है. Next we have customizing column names. अब कॉलम के नाम आपको कस्टमाइज करने हैं. इट मीन्स जो ऑलरेडी कॉलम के नाम आ रहे हैं वो आपको नहीं पसंद, आपको अपना कुछ देना है. लेट अस सी हाउ वी कैन डू दिस. df is equal to pd dot read csv student1. जो student1 अभी पीछे बनाई थी उसमें से डेटा हमने रीड किया. तो हम यहाँ पे दो काम कर रहे हैं, इंपोर्ट और एक्सपोर्ट. These two terms are used, import और export. रीड CSV का मतलब हम स्टूडेंट 1 में से डेटा इंपोर्ट करके DF में डेटा फ्रेम में स्टोर कर रहे हैं. सो सी दिस DF, आपका डेटा आ गया. इंडेक्स इज इक्वल टू फॉल्स करके क्रिएट किया था पीछे, इसलिए डबल इंडेक्स नहीं आया. 0 1 2 3 4 दो बार नहीं आया. DF इज इक्वल टू pd डॉट रीड अंडरस्कोर CSV. हमारा टॉपिक था वी वांट टू चेंज कॉलम नेम्स. ये तो सिंपल था. हाउ टू चेंज कॉलम नेम्स? सी names is equal to A B C D E. If you provide column names like this, you will get another column name. So the top row is still displaying header which is not desired. अब यहाँ एक प्रॉब्लम, नेम इंग्लिश इकोनॉमिक्स आईपी अकाउंट्स भी नहीं चाहिए था, ABCD ही चाहिए था. तो क्या करेंगे आप? हेडर इज इक्वल टू फॉल्स कर दीजिए क्रिएट करते समय. तो यू मस्ट ट्राई ऑल दीज, तब और ज्यादा क्लियर हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट, देयर इज वन मोर मेथड. अभी एक मेथड क्या बताया था हेडर्स को हटाने के लिए? हेडर इज इक्वल टू फॉल्स. This is one more method. What we can do, we can select a particular header as row number. For example, here we have written header is equal to 1. तो आपका जो हेडर है वो दूसरा वाला हट जाएगा, ये वाला हेडर आ जाएगा. I think this is clear to you. Next, so next topic is setting the row index. So how we can set the row index? You know what is row index? Row index is 0 1 2 3 4. Row number 0, row number 1, row number 2, row number 3 and 4. All these are row indexes. So by default, pandas data frame generate a row index automatically, which we can change by setting any column as the index. How we can do? Let us see this example. df is equal to pd dot read underscore csv student1. Simple. Student1 से data हमने import किया and we have data. This data is containing index values 0 1 2 3 4, row index values. Now we are going to set or change this index by writing this line. df is equal to set underscore index name. This name is the name of this column. So what we have done, we have replaced this index 0 1 2 3 4 with name. See this output. Now name is acting as an index. So this is how we can change index. Next. Now there is one more method. अभी जो हमने किया वो डेटा फ्रेम बनाने के बाद किया। See here, setting the indexes in this way is a post operation. That is, we already have a data frame with predefined index, but we change it later. पर अगर आपको उसी समय करना हो तो we can do this at the time of loading CSV file, loading or importing एक ही बात है, by passing a parameter called index underscore col, which will automatically assign the column depicted by index underscore col as row index. See here, बाकी सब सेम है. df is equal to pd dot read underscore csv student1 comma index underscore col is equal to 0. तो इससे क्या होगा, जो 0th कॉलम है यानी कि पहला कॉलम नेम, ये ऑटोमेटिकली इंडेक्स बन जाएगा. पीछे भी यही किया था, पर पीछे हमने पोस्ट ऑपरेशन किया था, यानी कि यहाँ देखिए इधर पहले हमने डीएफ बनाया, उसके बाद सेटिंग इंडेक्स लिख करके चेंज किया. इस वाले में डीएफ बनाते समय हमने इंडेक्स को सेट किया. दिस इज द डिफरेंस. Okay, let us move to next slide. Now, if all rows are not required, do not load them. Normally, there are thousands of rows in a particular table. दो चार नहीं होती. For example, in your class there are 44 students, but only few students are present every day. For example, today only 25 students are there. So out of 44, we need only 25. It means selected. All the rows are not required. So how we can select particular number of rows? Let us see. Very simple. The whole line is same. There is one extra argument. N rows is equal to 3. So if you write n rows is equal to 3, the first 3 rows will be displayed. Rinku, Tina, Ajay. पीछे जाके देखते हैं एक बार. रिंकू, टीना, अजय, आदित्य, अंबर 5 थे. 5 में से पहले 3 आ गए. This was very simple. By just writing n rows is equal to 3. Next. Okay. CSV फाइल्स में इतना ही था. आपने देखा इंपोर्टिंग कैसे करते हैं, एक्सपोर्टिंग कैसे करते हैं. एक्सपोर्टिंग मीन्स डेटा फ्रेम का डेटा किसी CSV फाइल में स्टोर कैसे करते हैं. इंपोर्टिंग मीन्स CSV फाइल के अंदर ऑलरेडी जो कॉमा सेपरेटेड वैल्यूज पड़ी हुई हैं उनको फिर से कैसे रीड करेंगे और किसी डेटा फ्रेम में स्टोर करेंगे. देन वी कैन डू अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स ऑन दैट. बहुत काम की चीज है. इन टुडेज वर्ल्ड ईच एंड एवरी डेटा इज यूजिंग CSV. अगर MS Excel के रूप में सारा डेटा जाएगा तो मेमोरी बहुत यूज होती है. दैट इज व्हाई people prefer CSV files. Okay, now this is your last topic. Not the topic, this is just a revision of what you have studied earlier in dictionary. आज वाला नहीं है, इससे पहले. This is test yourself. I think 10 minutes are left और 10 मिनट में ये हम complete कर लेंगे. So test yourself. Actually मैंने तो ये सोचा था कि पहले आपको ये questions दे दूंगा, you will try it at home, then later on we will do, but I don't know कि ये classes कब तक चलेंगी, तो आज ही हम इसके questions with answers discuss करेंगे. So this is your question, one question having G parts, 7 parts. A dictionary STUD, student नाम की dictionary है, contains the following data. Student is equal to curly braces. You know dictionary है तो curly braces होंगे. Name column, there are 7 names and their grades A1, A2, B1, A1, B2 like this. So these are your questions. First question. create a data frame called df underscore student. अच्छा, अभी क्लास खत्म हो जाएगी तो ये तो गायब हो जाएगा, आपको दोबारा से देखना पड़ेगा. What I will do, I will provide a link to this video and you can see that video again and again. और इसकी पीडीएफ में मैं आपको आज दे दूँ so that you can write it on copy. ये सब कॉपी में लिखना है. Create a data frame called df underscore student. Very simple. See your answer. df underscore student is equal to pd dot data frame student. Practically you have to write everything. मतलब प्रैक्टिकल करके देखोगे तो आपको import वाली लाइन लिखनी पड़ेगी, import pandas as pd, then you have to write student is equal to all these lines, then you will write the answer of this. It means df underscore student is equal to pd dot data frame student. Very simple. Next, find the output of df underscore student dot iloc 0 to 5 and df underscore student 0 to 5. So iloc, this is just a location in integer form, so there should not be any difference between this output. Let us see. इसको मैंने रन करके भी आपको दिखाया है. See here, एक df स्टूडेंट मैंने आप बना ली थी, उसका ये डेटा है. It looks like this. जब आप भी एक df डेटा फ्रेम बनाएंगे तो ऐसे ही दिखाई देगा. See output df underscore student dot iloc 0 to 5. 5 is not included, ध्यान रखना. 0th रो से लेके 5th रो तक, इसका मतलब एक कम 4. Your output is 0 1 2 3 4 और जबकि यहाँ 6 तक है, 5 और 6 are not there. Similarly, df underscore student 0 to 5, same output. So your output for both the command is same. You can write the same answer in copy. So this is your answer. Next, third part, थोड़ा जल्दी करते हैं. Add a column called percentage. एक नया कॉलम ऐड करना है percentage, जिसमें ये डेटा आपको स्टोर करना है. 92, 89, none, 95, 68, none, and 93. There are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See your output. Sorry, answer. df underscore student percentage, very simple, is equal to the values which were given in your question. So with this, a new column percentage has been added. Okay, next slide में मैं आपको इसका output दिखाता हूँ. See, यहाँ पर हमने ऐसे किया था df underscore student percentage and these values. df student करके देखा तो एक name grade के साथ percentage भी add हो गया. So very simple. Okay, let us go back. Next question, rearrange the columns as name. अभी percentage last में आ रहा था, so what we have to do, we have to rearrange the columns. पहला name आना चाहिए, दूसरा percentage and then grade. See your answer. df underscore student is equal to df underscore student name percentage and grade. grade पहले लिख दोगे तो grade पहले आएगा. So this is your answer. See output df underscore student is equal to df underscore student name percentage grade. तो percentage पहले आ गया, उसके बाद grade. So I think this is clear. Okay. Next, df underscore student dot drop. Oh, sorry. Question. Drop the column grade. Column जिसका नाम grade है उसको हटाना है, drop करना है. Very simple. Data frame का नाम dot drop grade कॉमा एक्सेस इज इक्वल टू 1। तो बस ये छोटा सा आंसर था। यहाँ देखिए इधर df अंडरस्कोर स्टूडेंट ड्रॉप ग्रेड कॉमा एक्सेस इज इक्वल टू 1। ऑल दिस इज प्रैक्टिकल, तो आप सिर्फ प्रैक्टिकल इसका करके देख सकते हो। कॉपी में तो वही आंसर लिखना है, ये जो येलो बॉक्स में दिया है, यू हैव टू राइट दीज आंसर्स इन कॉपी। सो सी, name is there, percentage is there, grade is not there, so grade is automatically dropped. Next, F part, delete the third and fifth row। थर्ड रो और फिफ्थ रो आपको डिलीट करनी है, तो व्हाट यू हैव टू राइट, df अंडरस्कोर स्टूडेंट यानी कि df का नाम, डेटा फ्रेम का नाम, ड्रॉप 2,4। Why 2,4? बिकॉज इट स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 0। तीसरा करना है ना, 0 1 और 2, 2 तीसरी पोजीशन पे आया, दैट इज व्हाई। सी df अंडरस्कोर स्टूडेंट ड्रॉप 2,4। अब इधर देखिए, यहाँ 0 है, 1 है, 2 नहीं है। दिस 2 गणेश has been removed, 2 is not there। 3 है, 5 है, 4 is not there। तो पहला, दूसरा, तीसरा, चौथा, पांचवा, तो थर्ड और फिफ्थ रो has been deleted। So I think this is clear to you। One more last question is there, very simple, based on deletion or dropping। G part, what does the following will do? df underscore student dot drop 0 comma access is equal to 0, then 0 comma access is equal to index, दोनों का काम सेम है। then drop 0 1 2 and 3 comma access is equal to 0। तो इससे क्या क्या चीजें डिलीट होंगी, आपको कोई आउटपुट नहीं लिखना है, you just have to write answer like this। first row will be dropped, in second case also first row will be dropped, and in third case first 4 rows will be dropped, 0 1 2 and 3। So with this we have finished today's lecture। I hope you understood all। I will upload this and send the videos URL in your group। You can see this lecture again and again and try these examples, and you must write all these examples in your notebook also। So for today, thank you। 1 minute is left. If you want to ask something, let me share। Okay, I have unmuted all the participants। If you want to ask something, you can ask me। From tomorrow we will start a new topic, but again of data frame। So do you want to ask something? पूछना है किसी को कुछ? Okay, if you do not want to ask right now, you can ask later in group also।